G'day fellas, how you doing? Gonna be a little bit of a different video today. Yeah, we've had a big weekend of racing. I'm sure most of you jumped in on the live stream and had a browse. So this is Saturday night's FIA race, and yeah, I think if I recall correctly, we came about 5th. Yeah, so it ended up actually this race. No, this race wasn't on the live stream. This was actually, the live stream race went really bad, so I jumped on later and had another dip. Yeah, so we've qualified 5th for this race, and then at the end of the race, you can see there up in 3rd, Bjorn wasn't too happy with my driving style. So I didn't really recall an incident at the time. I remember we did have a little incident on the Mulsanne. Can't remember what lap that was on. I think it was on about lap 2. So yeah, it looks like, oh yeah, Mazzocchi has just had an incident there. Or Makozzi. Yeah, Makozzi. So as we jump through there, yeah, Makozzi's run wide. Bjorn gets back past Makozzi in the fence. Yeah, so we're up into 4th. Everything's hunky-dory. We're starting to close down on Bjorn. Yeah, wouldn't have a bad word to say about Bjorn. I'm pretty sure we've been in plenty a lobby together. And he actually said hi before the race, because we do bump into each other a fair bit these days. So I was super excited that I was going to get to race another clean racer. I like to consider myself fairly clean as well. Don't really get the elbows out too often, maybe unless I'm raging or something. So I have a feeling this might be the start of the incident. Yeah, so Bjorn just gets a little... This is the only thing I can think he's talking about. We do get together quite a few times through this race. So I stay in the slipstream. We pull to the left. And actually at the time, this is where I felt like I was in the wrong. But I have watched this replay since. So I'm on the bumpy stuff on the outside there. Bjorn gives us a tap. At the time I didn't realise he'd hit me. I thought I'd just lost control in the bumpy stuff on the outside. And when he comes through that chicane there, he's got a 4-second penalty. And I was like, oh, I wonder if when I was out of control, I hit him. So if we just go back to that incident. Yeah, we go in the in-car, so this is how I race. We pull to the left, we should see the steering wheel go all crazy. Just watch this bumpy stuff here, and the car really gets out of control. So we go to hit the brakes about now, and there we go, look at that bumpy stuff, the car just shoots all over the place. And yeah, so we're in this view, I get back on the turf, try not to lose any time, and then Bjorn comes past with a 4-second penalty, and I was like, oh, he must have hit me. So we'll go back and have a quick look at that, and jump on Bjorn's car. So I've had a little think about this after seeing the stats. So let us know in the comments who you think's in the wrong here. I thought I'd given him enough room. I was about as far left as I can go, and he comes across maybe too far. In an afterthought, he was probably coming across to squeeze me and defend, and thought he'd get me under brakes and I won't turn in, because he did complain that I turned in on him. All honestly, I hadn't even thought about turning in. I was too busy trying to control the car. So yeah, he picks up a 4-second penalty. I have a feeling that might ruin his race, so we'll stay on board with him for a little bit. As you can see, I'm behind him. Actually, we'll sit. Is that me? No, I've dropped another place. Yeah, so there's Bjorn up ahead. We'll jump on his car. Yeah, he's serving the world's longest penalty. That's got to hurt. And so there I go past now. and Makosi. I love it how I always like to pronounce the K and the Z back to front. So Makosi gets past, picked himself up another penalty. As you can see right now we're far away from each other, so that's not too much hassle. Diddley's got him now. So yeah, actually I hadn't forgotten about it. I did think if he catches me I will redress. So I've picked up a nice little penalty there. Don't serve it. This is the strong part for the Mazda through here. Flies through here at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Looks like we've redressed the penalty. Lap 4 already, so the race is almost coming to an end. Still in 4th position. Still feeling okay about myself. This is where this Sauber Mercedes comes alive down the straight here. Yeah, he's starting to catch on me. Yeah, starting to catch, and yeah. Is it here? I think it's here. So if we have a look at the back of my car, yeah, see the right hand indicator on? So I'm letting him know that I'll redress that error because I feel bad that he got a 4-second penalty. So I had the right hand indicator on, so that one shouldn't be what he was complaining about. We didn't even get close at that stage, so we jump back, jump on my onboard. Yeah, the right hand indicator's on, letting him know to go past on the right hand side. We brake, stay miles to the left so we can get past nice and cleanly. His car must be running out of tyres about now. So yeah, if you ask me, I've redressed that 4-second penalty that I gave him earlier. Don't try and overtake him, give him a little bit of a bump there so we can move on and get back up to speed. I'll jump in his slipstream because that Sauber is a weapon. I'm fairly happy with 5th, so pick myself up a nice little penalty. Hunky-dory. Yeah, it looks like Bjorn's got this in the bag. Oh, what's he done? He must have... Oh, we've lost the car. Yeah, so he must pick up a penalty here. Yeah, it just runs wide, easy to do there, really easy to do. So he's picked up a nice little penalty. I'm going to get the slipstream again. This Mazda just doesn't have enough horsepower. I've learnt from my mistakes, so back off early, get back on the flat stuff. We'll just let him serve the penalty and go past. And so I've seen this happen a few times before, where the blokes swerve across like that. That generally means they're upset with you. So I wasn't sure if he did that on purpose because he does pull back to the left almost instantly, so he might have actually just been pulling to the right. We won't get too... we won't throw too many accusations around. And then the next time, he seems to catch me through here, so I'm really slow in this part of the track. That Sauber's got a lot of horsepower. He's catching me hand over fist again in the slipstream. So this was the next place. I wasn't sure whether to redress and let him pass again because 4 seconds is a long time. I thought he did have a lot more pace through this part of the circuit. So I'm having a look behind myself now. He wasn't close enough. And then he's come in there real hot, probably got in my aero maybe. Bit of aero wash, no grip on the front axle. So maybe he was talking about that, but there's really, I can't see too much in that, if I'm honest. That looks, yeah, didn't look like I was doing anything outrageous there. So yeah, if you see any rough driving in there or you think it wasn't fair, let me know. Yeah, just give us your thoughts on what you think was going on, because yeah, I was accused of cutting him off, so I'm thinking maybe that first incident was what he was angry about, and maybe that anger stayed with him through the rest of the race. And it was about here we were going to analyse another incident that happened on Sunday night, but turns out I forgot to save the replay, so we'll call this a day. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Give it a thumbs up, or the thumbs down if you reckon it's worth it. Just drop in some comments, Let us know your thoughts on, you know, all that battling. In my opinion, maybe the first incident just got under his skin a little bit, and then he carried that for the rest of the race. Like, you can do that. Sometimes you think you're a bit hard done by, and then you just don't get over it. I'm sure after he's watched the replay, it's no big deal. So, yeah. Catch us all later in the week for another stream. Till then, peace out.